Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Second and 14. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Well, these two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, Week 7. And it was the visiting Niners who won that ball game. So they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Santa Clara. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy. Running the slant, Gray with it. And he's taken down inside the 30. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. All right, rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And now off to the races down the right side. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Joe Mixon from 10 yards out. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Let's go now.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Jordan Brooks with it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10. at the 29-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. On second down, here's Mixon. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. They'll set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. Oh, some strong running. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. Wide open receiver, complete. A big play there for the Niners. 51 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Purdy off the play fake. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cardinals will take over possession here up at the 44. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion left. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
That's complete left side to Gray.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Out of the gun, Purdy. Connecting here with Christian McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Play action. Now Purdy rolling to his right. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Right, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
The slot man in motion right. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Ready up.
More the motion man right.
79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cardinals 7.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they've got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Eluding the pressure right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Flushed out right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion. They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Cards are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Being chased out left. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At the 29-yard line.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down.
Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
They go play action here. Purdy.
Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field that brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Dancing to his left. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Cardinals are going to have it here just past the 25.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
36-yard line.
60 bison, 60 bison.
Moore, the man in motion.
Trap 60, trap 60. Warrior 70. Let's go, man.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Buying time to us, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Matt Judon in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Powering his way forward. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. That'll go down as a 92-yard punt return score. And the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
3rd and 9.
Hurt, hurt. 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. They'll send Brown in motion right.
19 Lion. Panther 11, Panther 11, Mustang 19. 70 range, 70 range.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. Touchdown, 49ers! Brandon Ayuk with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Niners continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
A gain of 14. And the Cardinals first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
18, trap 60.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
A 41-yard gain.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked by Jeff Okudah.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown.
Now Moody for the PAT.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Niners 56, Cardinals 7. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Duvernay now going to bring it out.
And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And he'll be inside the red zone with the ball at the 16-yard line.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
Forced out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Here's Purdy.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the...
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cards are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the Cards as they trail big in quarter number 4.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Steps away to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now it's Mixon running right. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been...
And now here's another interception. Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Cardinals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Second and 13. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And bringing it out usually isn't the best decision, but he turned it into a good decision with what winds up being a terrific return.
So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
He's got Otten.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
On 1st down, Purdy.
Escaping the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
And they run the option on 2nd down.
The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the 1st down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Purdy off the play fake.
Eluding the pressure right. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues.
Extra point try now for Moody.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
79 Broncos.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
And this one too low.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Hurt. 19 right. Panther 11.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. This time is run out on this ball game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.